The tragic passing of Mac Miller is hitting home a little extra for many, but there's one in particular that literally almost died the same way Mac did. Our hearts continue to break for everyone hurting from Mac Miller's death. Hi everyone, it's Kate Durocher, and we're now hearing about how the tragedy is affecting one specific artist. There are too many parallels between Demi Lovato's overdose and Mac Miller's that led to his passing. Thankfully, Demi's story didn't end as tragic as Mac's unfortunately did, but she also knows that could have been her. Like Mac, Demi was also out partying the night before her overdose until early in the morning. Luckily though, Demi was rushed to the hospital in time, but she still realizes how close of a call it was. That's why, according to a source for Hollywood Life, Demi is experiencing a major wake-up call right now. The source said, quote, "Demi has been rocked by Mac Miller's death. She feels like that could have been her, not surviving an overdose." And she's right. Doing drugs isn't a joke or a fad or a way to make yourself look cool. Just one wrong move and anyone who does them could end up not being as lucky as Demi was. The source went on to explain that Demi, quote, "has been crying and fighting back tears since she checked into rehab. And hearing about Mac's death has only made things more real. Malcolm and Demi weren't close, but still Demi is mourning his loss." The insider said, quote, "She would like to go to his funeral to pay her respects if she can break away from rehab. Demi is doing her best now to stay sober and believes that Mac's death, while sad, is something she can learn from and use to draw strength from. Demi feels like he died so that she can live." This is hard to say, but if Demi does use his tragedy as a way to get her act cleaned up, then some good has come from it. I'm sure Mac would want nothing more than for Demi to remain sober. Demi is currently in rehab and there's no word on when she'll be out, but that didn't stop her from updating her fans on her progress anyway. Back in August, Demi wrote a long Instagram caption all about her struggles with addiction. In it, she said, quote, "I have always been transparent about my journey with addiction. What I've learned is that this illness is not something that disappears or fades with time. It is something I must continue to overcome and have not done yet." I hope that Demi is serious when she says she's going to do all she can to get sober, especially now after Mac's passing. What are your thoughts on Demi's reaction? Let me know by commenting now, and for more updates on the sad news, be sure to subscribe and check this out.